Something I'm wondering about related to your words is the religion spiritual teaching of humans having a higher nature and a lower nature. It resonates with me to develop in myself and see expressed in other qualities like truthfulness, kindness, selflessness, humility, etc. High nature qualities, if you will. To me, this seems like an important spiritual capacity we have as humans. How does this relate to non-duality, or what are your thoughts on this? Is it like seeing this preference for seeing these qualities can arise? The desire to develop them can arise. It just doesn't come from person. Perhaps it's, as you said at the beginning, non-duality is beyond higher and lower nature. It's beyond higher and lower nature. There is the famous story from the Bhagavad Gita. I can't remember their names, where God says to a human, the human has to go to war with his village and with the neighboring village, and he says to God, but some of them are my brothers and sisters, please, I don't want to kill or hurt them. And God replies, it's not you that's killing or hurting them, it's me. You know, I love these concepts too. I love the idea of humans being more truthful and kind and less and selfless and humility. And it feels like when there is this awakening, the human being expands more and more to this. But just in being alive, we destroy others. You know, the nature for one body to live means that others have to be consumed. Even if you're a vegan, you know, when your corn or when the grass or whenever is cut, can you think how many field mice and slugs and insects are killed and tortured in the turbines? It's a nice idea, isn't it? Yeah, those qualities can come about, and yeah, I think that when there's awakening, there tends to be a more movement towards that which resonates in love. But I wouldn't get too hung up on it. It's, you know, a big delusion for the person. Goodness. We really don't know what's good. And really the truth to it is, which is a little scary for me to say on the internet, is that you have to act out God's will. And that might not always be good. But I feel a little vulnerable and scared saying that on the internet, because I'm afraid of that teaching being misused by sociopaths and psychopaths and extreme narcissists. To be honest with you. So I used to say that a lot more, but then, you know, I got pie on my face and I became more reluctant to say it, but it really is. And that might not be the good thing. You know, it's really surrendering to God's will. Not surrendering to your basic urge or selfish urge. It's surrendering to God's will, which is a different thing that's very misunderstood. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Thanks, Katie, for your question. Beautiful.